What's up, everybody? Welcome to the number one podcast coming out of the Carolinas. Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator. Jesse Mitchell coming to you live. Icebox, Fayetteville, 2-6. We in the building, you already know. Better producer in the land, Vic Frost. In the building. Woo, what's going on tonight? Gotta give a shout out today. I just did the career day at West Area Elementary. I gave them a shout out. They were lovely. Everybody was so lovely. They received me and showed me so much love. I appreciate everybody out there, the principal, the teachers, the counselors, especially the counselor. But anyway, much love to y'all. I appreciate y'all for welcoming me and showing me so much love. You know, I always love to give back and mold young minds. You know, like I told the kids today, one cannot fly into flying. For one to fly, they must first learn to walk and stand. Stand and walk. That is not mine, that is Nietzsche's.
That's what you told him.
Yeah, that's what I told him. And then the teacher in there talking about, shout out to her. She talking about, oh yeah, that's good. I was like, girl. I didn't even want to say that, but I was just like, yo, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Maybe she ain't seen Coming to America. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. You never know. She was a little younger, so, I don't know. She might have seen her. She's about my age. I don't know. But shout out to them anyway. I love y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all for having me. Woo! Gotta start off, we're gonna talk about this Dreamville recap. You know, Dreamville Fest just last weekend. It was major. If you was there, tap the screen, share the live, let me know, comment, let me know if you was there. Oh, I was there. It was lovely. I enjoyed myself. I had a phenomenal time. Should've came, Vic. You missed out.
Yeah, I see that.
Now you missed out. See there? It was everywhere. It was everywhere.
Everywhere.
The music was everywhere. He was insane as usual. You already know the show. He puts on a phenomenal show. His breath control and the way he just sits up there and just remember how he has every song just in his bank and this is what he's doing up there, bro. He's on stage. I told him this is one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my life. Tap the screen, share the live. He's on the stage, bro. He's rapping the songs. Mind you, now these songs they're playing, I'm sure they got a set list, obviously. Right. But they're playing the different songs back to back. They're not like playing the straight album. They're playing different songs from this album, this mixtape, this album. Now they jumping around now. He's directing the doggone medical people where to go and give assistance to the crowd because people in the crowd passing out and stuff because it's so packed or whatever. In the middle of him rapping. And he's not missing a beat or a lyric. So he's doing this and staying on beat and continuing to rap while he's directing the medical people to go. I'm like, yo, this is insane. He did it like the entire time he was up there. As he went through like 20 songs, probably, 15 songs he did. I'm like, yo, this dude is incredible. He's the best rapper alive. Which I've been told. I was the first one to tell him that. I've been told him that back in the day. But anyway. Yo, it was phenomenal, bro. It's one of the top 5 probably most incredible things I've ever seen in my life. Like, yo, I'm talking about on beat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, on here, you know, I do a little, I do the shoot the show, do the live, talk to the crowd, whatever. But I ain't rapping. I'm sitting here talking. I ain't rapping. This ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he's rapping and staying on beat, and there's 100,000 people standing in front of him. Also, like, yo, he's incredible, man. Shout out to him. I love you, bro. He's incredible. But yeah, the show was phenomenal. First day, Weezy and the boys, them hot boys. They was out there. Come on, man. It was crazy, yo. Crazy. Man. Woo. Yeah, you missed out, man. But like I say, he always puts on a good show. Like I say, he's always up. Like, since what? Like I said, we go back to about 25, 27, 28 years now. But he's always been that dude. I'm going to tell you a quick story about him and I'm going to move on. One day, he was in town. Talking about Cole now, J. Cole. He was in town. This is after he got on like 08. So this is probably like 12. Matter of fact, this might be like 13, 14. So he's J. Cole now. Yeah, he's the superstar, J. Cole. I see him in traffic one day in town. I ain't know he in town. I happen to run to the store. I see him in traffic at the light. He see me. He like, oh, yo, what up? Yo, what you doing? Yeah, man, we about to go to the gym right now. All right, bet. Follow me to the crib. Let me drop my car. I'm going to hop in with you, and I'm going to go shoot ball. All right, bet. So he whips it around the light. He followed me to the crib. My crib right up the street from where we was at, actually. So I shot to the crib, dropped my car off. Boom. Went upstairs, whatever, grabbed my keys. Boom. So when I went upstairs, I told my lady at the time, yo, Cole downstairs, you know what I'm saying? She hadn't met him yet. Come holler at him. You know what I'm saying? He downstairs. I want you to come meet him. she was cooking at the time, actually, and you know, you don't want to seem like, some people don't want to seem like a groupie or whatever, but you know, she was cooking, she was in the middle of something, so she was like, nah, I'll catch him later. So I'm like, damn, she ain't want to come out and meet my boy. I want to come out. I'm hyped because, you know, I'm like, you know, I got my boy here, you know. I don't get him here often. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to introduce you to my man, you know what I mean? He's the dude, you know. She didn't want to come down, shut me down. So I went downstairs, hopped back in the truck. So I'm like, all right, man, we can roll. So he like, where's she at? Because I told him before I went up, I'm like, I have a girl coming out to meet you. So he like, where's she at? I like, man, she said she up there cooking, man. She said she ain't want to come down. We good. He grabs the car and throws it back in park. I'm thinking he finna pull out. He throws the car back in park, hops out the doggone car, and goes upstairs to meet her. Introduces himself to her, gives her a hug and stuff, introduces himself to her, whatever. And I'm just looking like, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, bro. Which I was happy he did it, but I didn't expect him to do that. I wasn't even gonna ask him to do that. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro. And he's like, yeah, nah, I don't worry about it. It was good. We come back outside, we left, went to go shot ball, you know what I'm saying? That was it. But it's just the fact that he got out the car and went up there to meet her, and he didn't have to do that. He's a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Right. She didn't want to come down for whatever reason. He could have been like, all right, cool, and left. He was like, nah, I'm gonna get out and go up. That's the type of dude he is, though. So that's just a quick story about my boy. Shout out to you, bro. I love you. As always. He takes care of me as always when I go out to the show, so trust me. You better not say nothing bad about him around me. That's all I'm telling you. It's gonna be some furniture movies. Say anything bad about him around me. That's all I'm telling you. Tap the screen, share the live. That's all I'm telling you. Yeah, I was like, oh, and you heard it live on Straight No Chase. If he needs a kidney, I'm his man. I'm letting you know. Man, I seen a study out, man, that said 6% of black Americans make six figures or better. 6%. Yeah, let me take the glasses off so you can look at me and say that now. 6%. I'm like, man, now we make the most money, which our dollars, the only dollar that don't recirculate in our community. That's another discussion now. But we make the most money, we spend the most money, but only 6% of black Americans make six figures or better. That just blew my mind. Like, shout out to Samuel L. Jackson. Like he said on Coach Carter, those are some stats for your ass. Like, we got to do better, people. What we doing? Like, only 6%? Like, come on now. It's like, and are all them in Atlanta? What we doing? What we doing? Like, come on, they down there chilling in Atlanta. Don't get it twisted now. Atlanta, they down there chilling. But I'm just saying, yo, as a community, we got to come together, y'all. We got to do something. Because 6%, come on now. That's crazy. Not even 10, 6. I say, Lord, woo. What we doing, people? That's why I talk about the financial literacy and do what I do on the show. Like I was at the school today talking about how they need to change the curriculum. Because, you know what I mean, y'all ain't teaching these kids nothing about no money, no finance, no budgeting, no nothing. Know how to get no loans, how to qualify for no loans, none of that. It's crazy. But we're going to talk about getting some loans right now. You know what we're going to do? Get to the money. When I segue, you know, we get to the money. These are 3 places you can get up to $50K for your business. First, number 1, SBA.gov microloans. Now, they're always offering microloans for small businesses. So you can always go there and possibly apply for some of those loans and get funding. SBA.gov microloans. The next one is ASEAN Opportunity Fund, AOFund.org. Go on there, I believe they have like a no-doc policy or program you can go through and get loans, or it's not much, they don't ask for much information to give out loans or qualify for the loans on that site, as far as I know and seen, should I say. And the last one is ascendus.org. So those are 3 sites right there you can go to and get up to $50K funding for your business if you need business funding that you may not know about. So, like I said, SBA.gov, AOFund.org, ASCNDUS.org, ascendus.org. Once again, those are 3 places you can go and get $50K, up to $50K in funding for your business. Yeah. You got to get in there and apply, baby. You got to get, you can't, if you don't play, how you going to win? You got to get your name in the hat, baby. Your name in the hat, you can't get nothing. It'll never come out. All right, when people out there working, people tap the screen, share the live. People out there working, job people, all these sites on federal. I don't know what on federal means, but I guess so, yeah. I don't know. You know, I'm a little older. You guys, I don't really know all the colloquialisms y'all use now. Y'all got some new stuff now. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Moving on. This is how you get an extra $325 a month for working your job that you're already working. Man, come on now. What? What'd he say? Yeah, you heard it. This is how you get an extra $325 a month for working your job. It's a grant program from the government ran through your employer called the Pre-Tax Computer Benefit, where they will give you $325 a month to pay for transportation back and forth to work, untaxed. How you get it is you go talk to your HR department and ask them about the pre-tax computer benefit. And if your job is offering it, which most of them are, they say, you can qualify for it and get that. That's extra $325 a month on your check. That's almost an extra $4,000 a year. I'm just saying, man, you know, hey. They ain't giving it to you if you don't ask for it now. You wouldn't get nobody the money if they ain't asked for it, would you? So you got to ask for it. Hey, is this available? Hey, you ain't losing. And my thing with this is, with these things are, and this type of stuff is, you ain't losing nothing if it don't have it. If you ask, they say no, okay, you in the same position you was in when you asked. So you ain't lost nothing. So you might as well go in there and holler at them and see what's up. Yes, us.gov, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, this right here, shout out to Jaylen Brown. I seen an interview he was doing with Wallow and Gilly. Shout out to them too. 60% of all NBA players within 10 years of retiring go broke or lose a majority of their wealth.
That's a big number.
60%. They made hundreds of millions of dollars, and within 10 years, they dry out. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. Financial literacy, man. Financial literacy. Like, and I understand it ain't their fault. You ain't blaming them because they young. Most of them are young. A lot of them was 18, 19, 20, 21 when they get this money. And if you ain't never had no money, you don't know what to do with no money, and you're going to buy a lot of things that you wanted and never had. So, my brother was talking about how Big Meech blew $5 million or something. I'm like, yeah, that's his first little change. We got our first little bit of change, blew money. You know, we was young. You know what I mean? You think you never had nothing for one, and then you thinking, you know, hey, I can make more. I got time, so you blow through that money, yeah. But after a while, it ain't cool. You gotta learn that it ain't cool to be broke in your 30s and 40s. Yeah, it ain't cool. That's something you do in your 20s, early 30s, maybe you get that stuff out the way. But yeah, your 30s and 40s, it ain't cool to be broke. Dang, that's crazy. I always say we know how to make the money. That's not the problem. Saving it is. Exactly. Managing the money is the problem. And see, that's the thing that we never wasn't taught in our community, and we don't even know about. That's what I'm saying. Financial literacy got to come in. So we got to make better decisions with this money. We need to start putting these Roth IRAs, building for the generational wealth. That's crazy. 60% of millionaires are going broke within 10 years of retiring from their job. That's insane. And that's NBA players. Yeah, man, we got to do better, y'all. Got to do better. Man, you see this nightclub in the Dominican Republic where the whole roof fell in? The whole ceiling fell in. It's funny when you think about it, but it ain't funny because it killed 70 people and injured 160 people. Now, first of all, what club is this that got 160 people up in it? Like, where we at that? Well, first of all, got more than 160 people because if 160 died and 70 were injured, 70 killed, 160 injured, that's what? 230 or 40 right there. So we talking about what? About 200-300 people in this club? 250-300 people in this club? This is a pretty big club. Shout out Jackson, Mississippi. Like, what kind of clubs they got in Dominican Republic that's holding 300-400 people? This ain't no arena, or this is no concert. This is a regular club now. A regular nightclub with 350-400 people in there. And the whole ceiling fell in and killed half of them. Crazy. They got it on video too. You can go look it up online. They got the videos of the whole thing going how it went down. It got dark quick, I'm gonna tell you that. Some people had just was ease off the dance floor, but the whole dog, there was a band up there playing music, and they wasn't like the Titanic. They didn't keep playing as the ship went down.
Wait a minute, yo.
Hey, this is my producer, y'all. I'm trying to be serious, yo.
Oh my God, bro.
I was trying to be serious, y'all. And he making me laugh, yo. No, I'm just saying. Tap screenshot laugh, yo. I'm just saying, you know, on the Titanic, they say as the ship went down, the band kept playing. And I was saying in this instance, no, it was good. It was crickets. It was over. It wasn't no more playing. They were through dealing, as they say in the country. That's all I'm saying. Now you got me. Oh, hey, little bro. One of my little youngins from school today. Appreciate you for joining me. But yeah, man, that was crazy. Yo. Crazy. I'm like, yo, what kind of... I'm impressed, like I said, by the size of the nightclub itself. Right. Shout out, prayers out to all the families, though, because that was crazy, but...
My bad.
Just saying, the band didn't keep playing. That's all I'm saying.
Rita said that wasn't funny.
No, Rita said that wasn't funny. I wasn't trying... That's what I'm saying. I wasn't trying to make a joke, Rita. My producer wants to bust out laughing in here, so he made me laugh. I was trying to be serious. I was just trying to use a comparison. And prayers out to the families, man. We're going to pray for y'all, man. We're going to pray for y'all. That ain't funny, man. Anyway, we're going to move on. Wow. That was good shit. Like, moving on. Hey, little bro. He been on it since then. Love it. He the next star, ain't he? Oh, y'all talking in the comments. Continue. My bad. I'm over here being nosy. Bye. Let me stop. All right, now, let's get to some stocks, baby. These are 5 ETF stocks that to buy and to build wealth. Number 1, RFV, Invesco S&P Mid Cap Value ETF. Number 2, NOBL, ProShares S&P 500 Dividend Aristocrats ETF, which consists of companies which has increased its dividend 25 plus consecutive years. Number 3, VUG, Vanguard Growth Index Fund. It is a large cap growth ETF, tech companies, etc. Number 4, DGRO, iShares Core Dividend Growth ETF. And number 5, VBR, Vanguard Small Cap Value Index Fund. Like I said, those are 5 ETF stocks, especially right now, you can buy and hold to build wealth. You know the market dropping, and the tariffs are crazy. Don't tarry too long, though. Don't tarry too long. Like I said, those are 5 ETFs right there. You can get in, lock on down, and make that cheddar get better. Life is always better with more cheddar. Can you dig it? She said you dig, so I dug it.
What?
She asked, did I dig, so I said I dug it.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. Where you at? I got to come around the corner to catch you. I tried to come straight edge, and I got to come around the corner to catch you. See what I'm saying?
No.
I thought you was right there. See what I'm saying? I got to come around the back. Nah, I ain't doing that. Nah, anyway, moving on. It's finna go somewhere it didn't need to go. Right. Moving on. Pause. Moving on. Man, this is why you should live as a trust or entity. All right? If you live as an individual, you work, pay taxes, and live off of what's left. That's what you do, right? Okay, if you operate as a trust or entity, you earn money, live, then they tax what's left. So I'm going to break it down. So if you made $1 million, as an individual, you would be taxed in the 4950 tax bracket. So after tax, it's probably about 52, 53%. You're going to be taxed. So you're going to have about $470,000 left of that million to go ahead and do what you need to do, pay your bills and live off of or whatever. Right? That ain't bad, $475K, you know, but if you had $1 million, they just took half your money. That ain't cool, all right? But if you live as an entity or a trust, that same $1 million you can use to pay all your bills, and then you can be taxed and live, and then you'll be taxed on what's left. So if you spend $700, $800, $900K, and you got $100K left, you'll be taxed on that $100K. That's how you keep your money and not just give half your money away off the rip. As my cousin would say, off the muscle. That's why you should live as a trust or entity and not just as an individual person. Because, as they say in the hood, they're going to bust you across the head. For a lack of better terms, or to use a colloquialism. I just do what I can, man. I'm here. I do what I can. I'm trying to just educate. As I learn, Some stuff I already know. I'm learning new stuff every day. Some stuff I already know, but I'm sharing, I'm giving it out. I want to learn. We're going to learn and grow together. Tap the screen, share it live. That's why I'm here, baby. We're going to learn and grow together. As I get it, I'm going to give it to y'all. And we're going to keep on moving as a community. We're going to keep on moving. We're going to get back to where we need to be. We're going to get to where we need to be. Man, shout out to Dream, Akeem Olajuwon, also Matt Barnes, Steve Jack, Mad Max. You know, I stay watching them, locked in. I see the video. They talked about it, but I already saw the video. It went viral. Whatever. Akeem Olajuwon at the Final Four was trying to get. You know, he went to the University of Houston, and once they won the Final Four, he was trying to get on the floor to celebrate with him, and the security guard hit him with the where you going? You can't come out here. Hit him with the pump the brakes on him, right? And a lot of people in the comments, some, oh, that's racism. They racist and this and that and that. And now I'm a person who now I'm gonna tell you now me, I don't mind pulling the racist card now. I'm like Anthony Anderson, shout out to him on Blackish. I'm always ready to play my black card now. At any time now. When I feel racism's at blah, my black card's ready to be played. But in this instance now, I don't think it was necessarily racism because shout out to my bro, J. Cole, being his friend since 08, since he been on, well, before that, since he been on since 08, and hanging out with other celebrities and different things, them security guards be tripping. That's just what it is. They take their job way too seriously, and them security guards be tripping. If they don't physically know you and recognize who you are, they try everything they can to let you through. I don't care if you just walk there through there with the guy and even introduce. They'll recognize you. They ain't letting you through. And you be like, bro, you taking your job way too serious. He's just a security guard. But if you think about it, though, if they don't take it too serious and somebody get through and something happen, that's they behind. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's trying to cover his butt on all bits. So that's why they ain't like that. But trust me, I've dealt with it plenty of times, and I'll still deal with it. You know what I mean? If they don't recognize you, they hit you with that arm. It be stiff, too. Boom. What you doing? Nah. Bro, what's happening here, man? What's going on? So, yeah, I don't think it was necessarily racist. I think dude just didn't recognize him. Dude was saying he looked a little younger. You know what I mean? He wasn't young, but maybe just didn't know who he was. Okay, old man, you can't get on the floor. I could be wrong, but like I said, I've personally been through that multiple times. When they don't recognize you, they don't care who you is. And you hollering about, I was on this and I got that and I'm this, that. Yeah, all right, that's cool. Be that from over there across the rope. Yeah. Yeah. Be that over there across the rope over there. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine. I understand that. That's cool. I can appreciate that. But yeah, go ahead and hang out over there, baby. You good. Matter of fact, back up a little bit. Back up a taste. So yeah, shout out to him, but yeah, I don't think it was no racism. Man. Woo, man. Shout out to all my battle buddies and my army and my combat buddies. Shout out to them, Fort Drum till we die, baby. Man, this takes me back. You know, I always let it go back, boy. I remember when we was in the desert in combat. Now, if you don't know this, now, you're not supposed to salute. You're supposed to salute officers in the military. Now, I'm gonna get the whole play because y'all might not know. So when you're in the military, you have the enlisted and you have the officers. Now, the officers, when you see them, you're supposed to salute them as enlisted. Bow. Boom, when you see them. Now, that's here in America, as we call it, in garrison, on base and stuff like that. In combat, you don't salute no doggone officer. Because in combat, we're like this too. Other countries are like this too. I don't know where this came from, but it's supposed to be such a prize for you to unalive an officer. And you get his rank or whatever stuff, his credentials or whatever. That's supposed to be a prize or whatever. You know, I don't know why. Don't ask me, but it's been something since back in Vietnam or whatever. So you don't salute no officer in combat. They give you a block of instruction. You get briefed on this. They let you know. You don't do that. So we in combat. We over there leaving. Now we go over there. They got the PX and all that set up like over here. We got it set up for us at the camp now. So we leaving the PX from the only camp going back to our camp where we stay at. So it's me. It's probably like four of us. Like a group of us, like four of us. We done went and got the soy patty Whoppers. They over there selling talk with their Whoppers. We done got them or whatever. We going back to the camp. So it's some officers coming up towards us. Now I don't necessarily know these guys. I don't really know the officers. You know what I mean? I'm chilling. I'm going back to my unit. I don't think they're not in my unit, but you know, they military. So I'm going back to the my B hood, just walking, chilling. You know what I mean? The other guys, we all together. So the other guy, I guess I think he's in the unit. He know them officers. So I don't know if he forgot. We was in desert. I don't know if because you're so programmed to do these things. So it's like, I don't know if he had a brain freeze or what. This fool goes and reach up and salutes the doggone officers we walking by him. Man, he grabbed him and twisted him and slammed him so quick. Yo, we all looking like, yo, what's up? Boom. Man, you. I'm talking about, I can't say what he's saying to him on here. But he's cussing him, calling him everything as the old folks say, but a child of God. And he's got him pinned down on top of him and just like, don't you ever, have you lost your mind? And I'm just looking like, yo. And he's down there like he don't understand what's going on. After the gestation finishes, and he lets him up, he's sitting there looking like he want to cry. And I'm like, bro, why'd you salute him? He don't know. What you mean you don't know? What? So you just doing stuff, you don't know what you're doing? What's going on, man? Like, nah, you can't do that. You tripping. You about to get the man saturated out here. Man, I'm talking about, man, I never forget that. Boy, he went to him so quick, we couldn't even react and say, oh, save him, no, don't do it, nothing. Man, I'm talking about, he saluted, and I'm talking about, before he could even retreat his salute, he was on the ground. I'm talking about, he couldn't enjoy the salute down, he was on the ground, Vic. I'm talking about on the ground, bro. My man was upset. He was not playing that. Upset. I'm calling your commander. And da-da-da-da-da. Man, he was going off. Boy, I was like, yo, I'll never salute again. Woo, man. Yeah, you know, we're down to the end. Do a little Q&A. What y'all got for me? Talk to me. Any questions? Any questions? I'm a little hungry this evening, so I'm going to give me something to eat. We going to eat, baby. We going to Sizzler. We going to Sizzler. We going to Sizzler. Come on now. Talk to me what y'all got for me tonight. Time for Q&A with the fans. You know I'm here for y'all. Hey, there's no me without you. You know I love y'all. Y'all can be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me, watching me, and I love you, and I appreciate you. How do I avoid auto reposition? Man, all right. How many payments you behind? Well, hide the car for one, but... Hey.
That's the first thing.
That's the first thing, but yeah. You might swipe the tag or something, or change the VIN or something, but man, that depends. Like I said, how many payments are you behind? That's what we need to know. You can't just be talking about. You can't just throw out there talking about how do I avoid auto reposition. If you're a couple payments behind, you might can make arrangements. If not, you might want to get in the wind for a while or something. I don't know. I need more information than that, my brother, to give you an educated answer. They took the car already for 2 payments? They will take it for that, though. But they already took the car? If they already took the car, I mean, you got to make them 2 payments. But sometimes, that depends. Now, sometimes if they took the car already, they'll be like, you got to pay the whole doggone loan off to get the car back sometimes. Sometimes they'll let you pay 2 payments. Did you call and talk to them? Because that's one of the major things about situations like this is communication. And a lot of times took it, but they're demanding the remainder of the refi. Yeah, that's what I said. A lot of times they'll do that. Yeah. Your throat might be cut. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow.
Hey, this is where we are. I'm just saying. Once they do that, yeah, brother, you might just want to get a new car. Yeah, possibly, but I wouldn't. You might as well go get a new ride, bro. Because, yeah, at that point, you just got to pay the full. Where's the remaining balance on the car, if you don't mind me asking? Because you got to pay that, or that's the price. You might as well go get you a new car. Or something else. Not can I steal it back. That's an option, but that's on you. I wouldn't advise that. No. Yeah, that would Straight No Chase is not advocating for him to do this. No. He's not getting these instructions from me, yo. Not about nothing illegal. We don't condone any illegal activities here at Straight No Chase. That was our former life. Yeah, we didn't elevate. The Lord, the elevated us from that. Won't he do it? Lord! They took my mom's car for a payment that wasn't even due yet. Oh, they'll do that now. I remember I had a car one time that was paid off, basically, and I owed $1,000 left, and they came and snatched my car for that. And the whole car was paid off except for $1,000. Yeah, and they came and told me, we ain't heard from you for that last $1,000. What? Man, I come then, man. Whoo! Whoo, boy. That was a different time. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, they'll do it now. They'll do it. And whatever we signed, because we didn't read all the papers. Yeah, whatever we signed gave them the right to do that too. It's too many papers and little words. Come on, man. You be there. And then the process done took so long up to that point. By the time you get to that, you just ready to sign and go home. Ain't nobody trying to sit there and keep reading all this. Man, come on, man. I'm ready to go. I done been here all day. I'm hungry. I want to ride my new ride. Man, I'm out. Yeah, brother, it might be over for you on that, though. Anything else? What y'all got for me? Come on now. I see a stake in my future, baby. Come on now. Is there no one else? That's why you yell to me at the gym. They be mad. After I beat everybody, I go up to the gym yelling that up. They be so salty too. Oh my God, they be so salty. Back in the day, it used to really be bad though. Cause I go through, I'm talking about the gym would be packed. It'd be 40, 50 people. I done beat everybody in the gym. I'm walking through the gym screaming, is there no one else? They be so sad. They guys just sit there. They can't say nothing because you lost. So as soon as you say anything, that's all I'm saying. Oh, you lost. What you gonna say? You can sit down. You can't say nothing. So now you gotta just sit here and eat this or you leave. Oh, they hated me, boy. And I'm just yelling, oh, there's no one else. And I'm winning too. Oh man, life is good. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, well, I guess we're gonna wrap it up then, since y'all ain't got no more questions. You know, I always give you about 5 minutes. We normally give them 5, don't we? Is that gonna be the standard from now on? Give you 5, get your questions in. I guess so. It is written. Well, appreciate y'all for joining me. We're gonna wrap it up. This has been Straight No Just Jesse Mitchell. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell. You never know. Stay tuned. You never know where I'm gonna be. You know, hey, I'm all over the place, but you never know where you're gonna see me, baby. You never know. You never know. As always, I appreciate you for joining me tonight. I love you. Like I said earlier, there's no me without you. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you. See you later. Love you. Stay tuned.